You want to die because you lack passion. And the reason why you lack passion is because you're addicted to this. Actually, this is the only thing that you do have a passion for. And it's literally just eating away at your soul, your mind, your body, and your purpose of life. Because realistically, if you scroll, and I mean if you scroll on entertainment based apps for more than an hour a day, then you lack purpose. Like you're literally being harvested. You're being harvested by big tech. And it seems like it's daunting. It seems like there's no path out. Now, it's just another addiction. Truthfully, it's just another addiction. So when you're walking that path of the addiction, it might seem like there's no path out, but realistically, all you have to do is this. Ready? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Put the phone down. You're done. It's the cravings, it's the mindset, it's the mental loop that happens after you put that phone down that fucks you up. Because realistically, this is a completely neutral object. Yeah, it can be used for immense good and immense bad. But the way that it gets used is dependent on your relationship with it. The addiction comes down to your relationship with it. So if you're someone who has no purpose, which is literally only because they're addicted to their phone, remember. If you're someone who is easily influenced, if you're someone who lacks self-control, then you will fall into that realm of consciousness that has you reliant on your phone to give you those things. A stimulant for your mind, a stimulant for your body, your spirit, or your purpose. So realistically, the only thing you have to do is just put the fucking phone down. Because once you put the phone down, then you'll realize that you actually have passion for things other than just your fucking phone and the algorithms that feed you your emotional value right now. Here's the thing. Think back to the 5 things that you did as a kid. Maybe it was playing outside. Maybe it was riding quads. Maybe it was making YouTube videos. Maybe it was fucking going up to girls, hanging out with your friends. I don't care what the fuck it is. You have had passion for something in your life. Now, it got replaced with the dopamine addicted fucking phone cycle that you're in. It got replaced. So, in order to replace this, you have to put it down and return back to the basics. I'm going to actually release a new video on this topic, but we'll get into that in a minute. So, for example, you like riding quads. Go out and ride a fucking quad. Just go do it. Put your phone down and go do it. I guarantee you, maybe it's not your passion that you want to do for the rest of your life, riding quads, but it's going to help stimulate that side of your brain that likes rediscovering new things. By riding that quad, you're going to be like, damn, okay, this is actually a lot more fun than just gooning to other people, living the life that I want to live. And who knows, maybe if you like YouTube videos, you start filming YouTube videos of you riding quads. That's a start. You want to die because you lack passion. You lack passion because you're addicted to your phone. Once you put the phone addiction down, you're not going to want to die anymore because guess what? We're meant to go do shit outside. We're not meant to go gooning our phone, bro. 2 plus 2 equals 4. It can be that simple. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy, though, because guess what? You're going to have that negative feedback loop in your head telling you over and over again, okay, my God, I'm bored. This is boring. This is boring. This is boring. It's because your dopamine receptors have been fried to their core. There is nothing more entertaining than this. The laptop, the MacBook that I'm on right now, I think the laptop, well, honestly, the MacBook specifically, is the best invention of all time. I can work from anywhere in the world. I can do anything I need to generate money from this fucking thing right here. It's crazy. It's amazing. But realistically, my whole purpose of life is not to just only sit behind it. It's to use it as a tool. We use this thing as a fucking tool to make us feel better. Doesn't work because 2 plus 2 equals 4. Humans were meant to be outside. We're meant to pursue meaningful relationships. We're meant to pursue purpose. Our purpose isn't found in this. It's not found in this MacBook. But we can use them as a tool to help us generate that purpose, generate more income, to help our family, our friends, our own lives, get out of debt, positively impact other people throughout the world. We can use these things as fucking tools, but we never will if we're dopamine addicted swines. And that's the harsh reality. I mean, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, but I can study what's going on. And I know this because 2 years ago, I was living in Arizona. I was working a job that paid me 6 figures, making over 100K a year. And I was scrolling up to 9 hours a day because here's the thing. Actually, maybe it wasn't 9 hours straight. I hated my job. I had no passion for it. Even though I was making tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of money. Like tons. There was one night I was in Dallas, Texas, literally for a work event. We got buzzed, we got drunk, we're chilling, right? Get back to my whole hotel room, I spent like $3,000 on clothes. Bro, no reason, no rhyme or reason. I thought that was gonna make me happy. It didn't. It didn't. The reason why I wasn't happy though was because the only thing that actually gave me short-term pleasure was my phone. I was remote. I was working at home, motherfucker. That's it. I was on the laptop. Okay, do my shit. Go back to the phone. That's not life, bro. Spent behind screens, it doesn't make sense. But realistically, I'm not saying I wanted to die back then, but I feel like a lot of people back in that situation would want to die. I wanted it to end. And what I wanted to end was that vicious cycle of just waking up, doing a job I hated, and then going on my fucking phone, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, thinking that I was making progress by learning about random ass shit when in reality, I wasn't doing anything for myself. I could have been making a video like this. I could have been streaming because back then I wanted to stream. I could have been building a clothing brand, but back, what was I doing? None of that shit. And it's moments like that, it's years like that to where you just gotta look at yourself and be like, damn, like, you know what? I had to go through the shit to learn that there's more to life than just the shit. Does that make sense? I had to go through the shit to learn that there's more to life than just going through the shit. Big part of my struggle was the fact that I was completely and utterly addicted to this thing. And when I'm fucking bored, when I'm fucking, like, when work is slow, I go to it, bro. Not nearly as much as I used to. Now I'll replace it with a walk. Now I'll replace it with a YouTube video, a TikTok, an Instagram reel, a story. You want to die because you lack passion, and that's just the truth. The reason why we lack passion, though, is because we put our passion into the hands of our phone, when in reality, our phone, our MacBook, are supposed to be used as tools to fuel our real passion. For example, man, you want to start a clothing brand, right? I'm in e-com right now. If you're following along, I have a 0 to 10K in 75 days e-com challenge where I'm testing products trying to get to 10K. Realistically, I know that that's my passion right now. I really want to build a business. And then I want to teach people how to build their own businesses for themselves to help them escape literally just debt that honestly college put them in, but also like jobs, working jobs that they hate. That's dumb. That's the dumbest thing of all. Working a job you hate. So what I'm doing is documenting that process right now. I'm documenting the 0 to 10K challenge, putting my message out there, spreading my passion through my phone. It's a tool. But if I'm sitting there scrolling, watching other people pursue their own 0 to 10K in 75 days challenge, what is that doing for me? What is that doing for the world? Nothing. It's taking energy from me. And I'm honestly giving energy to other people, when in reality, it should be both ways. I give energy to other people give energy to me. We make the world a better place. It doesn't have to be rocket science. It really doesn't. You want to die because you lack passion. The reason why you lack passion is because you're addicted to your phone. And you're avoiding the things that you know you want to do in life. We're not meant to be followers. We're meant to be leaders. And of course, everyone's in different parts of their journey. It's true. You start off as a follower, you end up as a leader. You're never going to end up as a leader, though, if you want to die because you lack passion. This could be literally the greatest thing that's ever happened to you, or it could be the worst. I genuinely think that, by the time because I'm 27 right now, I genuinely think that by the time we're like 60, man, there's going to be a lot of people out there who realize they just completely fucked their life up because they were too afraid to follow the things that they wanted to do, and they coped with this. You got to just wake up and say to yourself, like, you're going to die one day, and you might as well live life to the fullest right now, every moment, because you don't know when. And I smile because I think that's like the most amazing thing in the world. Nothing is guaranteed, nothing is promised, but we can't control what's happening out there. We can't control what we do every single day. And after this video, you have two options. You can either go back to the same life that you were living, or you can pick up this fucking phone and use it to your advantage to fuel your passion, because you don't want to die. You want to die because you lack purpose. You lack passion. You lack a strong mind. You lack a strong body. You lack spirit. The choice is genuinely yours, but I promise you this. By the time you're 60 years old, you don't want to be thinking back to today knowing you could have done more for yourself. And then understanding that the only reason why you didn't was because you were addicted to this. You don't want to die because you want to die. You want to die because you like passion. Find your passion by putting down your phone.